Good morning. I guess it's Wednesday, the 14th of April, 2020. I guess it is. I'm losing track of days. All right. What do we look? I was going through some of the stranger corners of my game collection, and I ran across this. What is this? This is Competitive Edge magazine. This was a wargaming magazine that was put out by One Small Step. They put out right now. They're in the middle of putting out. They put out the modern iteration of Aries magazine. But this is the last issue. It was a special edition. It was just kind of a bigger format than the other ones. But it's from 1998. Issue number 13, 1998. This is the last one. This is a weird time for me because I wasn't really as much into gaming as I had been in the past, or I am now. To be quite honest with you, I was in full swing. I still was aware of things happening, and 1998 was a year I was doing really good. I had a lot of stuff to do, but 1998 was a year that Avalon Hill sold its company and its assets to the game catalog to Hasbro. It's kind of a watershed. It kind of made me sad, to be honest with you. That was the same year I had bought a game that kind of changed the way I looked at gaming. That was For the People. But I digress. This is from that same era. This is a Competitive Edge magazine. Competitive Edge magazine was a different magazine because you had as with all magazine games that come in magazine. Look at this. I didn't have this. That's a One Small Step game. I didn't have that. I don't have it neither. Only $9.95. Huh. Maybe I'll look for that. See if I can find it a secondary market. And so Competitive Edge, I really thought that they really experimented a lot with the games they would put in the magazines. Thought that Joe Miranda did a bunch of games, did some games for in Competitive Edge. It started out as Game Fix and it changed to Competitive Edge, and and you see this issue. You got Main Event Wrestling. Man, it makes me really professional wrestling goes wild with Main Event. It's a wrestling game. I've never played it. The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Feuding. Hatfields and McCoy's. That's a game I have that I bought outside of this because I didn't want to mess it up. About the time I got it for like $5 maybe. I've played it. We'll talk about it. The New Spaceships for Space 1889, which was another one of these games that came in, and Battlechrome Expanded. Battlechrome, if I recall, was like it might have came out in issue 11 or 12 of this. I can't remember, but it was like BattleTech, a bad copy of BattleTech in my opinion. But there's some Fox One, there's Battlechrome. That's what are they playing there? Looks like they're playing Fox One, and they're playing Fox One there, huh? But see, that's it. That's about it. Some of these magazines did have articles. This just had there, and then you get right into it. Hatfields and McCoy's. Interesting game. The game is one thing I don't like about it is the way it's written here. It's written as I suppose is some Mike Anderson. He's designed the game. It was written as somebody from what they suppose somebody from the Southern Appalachians would sound like, and some of it's right, some of it's really wrong. Some of it, like when you see FER fur, yeah, that's definitely the way we talk. But some of it's wrong, so I don't know. It seems like an odd thing to do. I mean, I don't think it's particularly offensive or anything. I just think it's an odd thing to do to read. But it's a family game of whiskey swilling, inbreeding, and good old-fashioned killing. The whole point of this game is you will make liquor. What you're trying to do is kill everybody on the other side, or you're trying to marry off Ellie and Bo, who's on one side or the other. That's how that goes. And main event wrestling, I've never played. I have it, but I've never played it. I have another one, Mike Anderson, who's a bona fide war game designer. He did a lot of designs. Well, he's not a lot, but he's got a few designs. I've looked at his designer page. And the sequence of play, what is it here? Looks like the game is played in a series of turns. There is okay. Player with momentum moves and attacks. Player turns over momentum and to opponent. Move, injury phase, momentum, move and attack. Injury phase. Discard. It's a card game, which is always odd to try to do in these magazines, especially, yeah, kind of odd to do in magazines. But I've heard, here's the part of the map from the Hatfields and McCoy's. Hex Encounter game. What is this? Sacramento Consortium. Oh, it's just it's just game catalogs somebody selling. This is main event, which is just there's no really map to it other than just your power bar to keep track of your. These are the counters for Hatfields and McCoy's. Yeah, there's a moonshine. You're also trying to sell moonshine. A steal of moonshine. Moonshiners are stills out here. What else we got here? I always like to when they write the permission to photocopy for personal use. Yeah, so you got, this is Battle Chrome stuff. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of a strange copy of the game. Obviously, non-mounted or non-die cut counters. Here's the cards, if you would call them cards. Your standees for your wrestlers. And there's your cards. So you got, I've heard it's not a bad hip toss. It's not a bad system for melee combat, really, hand-to-hand combat. So you could suplex. I've heard it's not a bad game. I don't know if it had a couple other standees here, but it is a card game. It's always difficult to do cards, especially nothing on the back. It's just plain. But some more wrestlers. Superman feet. That's kind of interesting. I might try to get some copies of this, and play it maybe. Who knows? And Der Kessel. That's a game that came in. I think that came with Battle Chrome. Battle Chrome and Der Kessel came in. I don't know. I'm going to have to look for that magazine. I got it somewhere. So that's map for the second half of the map for Hatfields and McCoy. Like I said, it's a hex encounter game. Traditional war game. It's okay. It's nothing special, but it's kind of interesting. There's not many games. I don't know of any other war games on the Hatfields and McCoy's. And it's more of the wrestlers. What do you got? Stock wrestlers. That's kind of cool. Some of the stuff. But I just seen it and I thought, hey, maybe we'll take a look at it. And these are some articles, I guess. Clash of Arms updates, some company updates. Miniatures. That's to the extent of the industry news here, computer games, and then like I said, back Air Duel, which I've never played. I like air games. I can't keep away from them. But that's all. Well, Competitive Edge Magazine. All right, fellers. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. I might have some more videos here this week. Been kind of busy, but y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.